Andrew, what did you think of the day overall today?
I think it's been a really great opportunity for people from different perspectives. We've had industry experts, consumer-related people and mental health organisation people, government and not-for-profit, to explore some of the key issues in this obviously massive transition. I think overall there was a strong sense that we're on the same side. Yes, there are a lot of things to work through, but that people are listening, people are talking, and depending on what happens in the next few months, we'll still get this right.
Definitely. What was the atmosphere like in the room? Was the audience engaged?
Look, there was a lot of engagement in the room. There were people who had some real and in some cases personal stories of things that haven't worked out, and they were able to raise those. But I think that a lot of the content of what our panellists talked about today related very much to those issues on the ground. And I think one or two of the panellists said this as well. We can talk about this as a theoretical issue, but it's real people right now. And both things are true. We're trying to deal with a major reform, and we've got to be patient with that and work through it. It will change. But we're also really cognizant that this is affecting people's lives today, and we've got to work on that while we work on the big picture. We had a really positive atmosphere today. The audience was really engaged. They came with different perspectives. We had people working in organisations, people working in government departments and consumers and carers in the room. And some of the stories, some of the questions were very personal. I mean, real experiences of things that haven't worked out the way that we might like to. But I think there was also a genuine recognition that we're dealing with a really big transformation here. We have to be patient and work through that transformation. But it's not theoretical. There are people on the ground who are grappling with this right now, and we need to recognise that we've got to address those issues as well as we can at the same time.
How helpful is it then that the people up on the stage, the leaders in this sector, are listening to these personal stories?
Well, I think it's massively important that people are listening, whether it's the NDIS, the Department of Health, or local organisations. There was a lot of recognition that things can't be perfect in a change of this size straight away, but we have to work them through. A couple of really good examples today where there was one personal story of a package being denied and somebody now funding that out of a reverse mortgage. But the NDIA person present was really keen to follow that up and see what she could do to explore the case and see what change might happen. So that's an example of the micro. But out of all of those stories, there's also a lot of learnings for the macro picture. And I think some hope, some optimism with reports coming out this week, for example, that we might see more positive change coming forward.
Definitely. So it is so important, isn't it, that people do gather and collaborate within this sector?
The quote at the end was from a guy called Thomas Stalkamp, who said that the secret is to gang up on the problem rather than each other, and it's my very, very great hope for this space that that's what we're doing. If we make it us and them and personal, we'll fail. We have to work on the same side and work through the solutions as we identify them.
And so do you think more forums like today will help that?
I do. Some people think that we need to go faster, we need to do more than just talk. This isn't just talk. I mean, some very practical things have come out of today as well. I think we have to keep talking. There are all sorts of reasons why. The environment around us is constantly evolving. It's always different. We have to keep talking to make sure we're on the same page. And there are differences in understanding and in language. And I think the more that we have these conversations, the better we'll understand each other's positions and the common ground that we have.
Definitely. Is there anything you wanted to add about today's?
If anybody's watching that was here today, I just want to say thanks for your participation, whether you're here in person or online, and hopefully the dialogue continues.